folksy, 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 soaksy, folksy, 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 soaksy, soaksy, folksy, 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 folksy. We're back with some more kingdom, rule the kingdom, rule the kingdom. We're here today with chapter 636, 637, 638, 639, and 640. Shoot, there are 48 chapters, so it'll be caught up very, very soon. Not today. I won't go that far today, but we will be caught up very, very soon. And I'm actually kind of happy about that, but also kind of sad about that. I'm happy about that because that means I can read it along with all of you and theorize, perhaps not so much, but like, you know, just relieve these chapters with all of you. You know, I mentioned this on Twitter recently, but I mean, who really follows my Twitter, I guess. As long as Kingdom is going, I won't shut down my channel. Like, even if it means that like all I'm gonna do on the channel is One Piece and Kingdom in the future, you know, 4 years down the line. Even if that is the case, that's all we'll be doing then. You know, as long as the show is still ongoing, I won't be quitting the channel. It's kind of one of those things. You know, I've been always dabbling with the idea of quitting my channel, not quitting it, but like as long as Kingdom is going on, I spend way too much time. I enjoyed it way too much, so I'm gonna be here. That's all I can really say. I'm gonna be here as long as this show is going on. Anyway, chapter 636. I'm probably gonna do like 2 or 3 chapters and then take a break, and then I'll probably continue like the rest of chapters another time. It's getting pretty warm. I know I have the windows open, but it's still very, very warm. Summertime just creeps up on you. Just creeps up on you. Did I just hear a fly? Like an actual like buzzing fly? Or was that my imagination? Might be my imagination. If it is my imagination, okay, let it be my imagination. Anyway, chapter 636, titled Route of Resupply. Route of Resupply. Okay. So they are no, it's Ensign and the rest of them. They're where are they going? Route of Resupply. Thump. BA-san, hang in there. No more. Can't move. BA, leave me and go on ahead. Cut that crap. Get up, BA. Just a bit more. We're almost there. It's just up ahead. Look, huh? Look, it's Gyo. They've made it to Gyo. We actually made it. And see the Shin's flags? That means Gyo is ours now. So the Denrimi army is going already. The Denrimi army is already going in. The banner of their homelands flutter above the invincible city. Perfect proof of a victory they fought so hard for. I'm so proud of them. I'm actually so proud of them. Yes, we're finally at Gyo. I mentioned this before as well, damn it. I mentioned this on Discord. I actually posted this on Twitter. I posted my Discord message on Twitter as well. I think this arc is better than Coalition arc. I know Coalition arc was more hype because so much shit was going on, but I think from like a pure tight-knit perspective, I think I enjoy this arc more, to be completely honest. I don't know whether I enjoy it more. Yeah, there's obviously a certain thing, a certain tangible factor to enjoyment, of course, but like I don't know whether I enjoy it more or whether I like it more. And there is a distinction. Coalition arc I enjoyed because it was so friggin' hype. It was so friggin' balls to the walls. You know, with so many armies, you learn so much. It was just every chapter felt like you were reading a new experience. This one felt like, oh, there is a fly, like one of those big flies. How the heck? I don't know where it went, but I just saw it. But like this one felt just like a good story from beginning to end that didn't need the hype. I mean, it had the hype with Hoken, but it didn't need it. It was just a good story from one point to the other, and I really appreciate it for that. I don't know which one I like more. I'll sit on that. I'll think about that. Maybe I'll ask a few people that I do know that read Kingdom, such as Laz. I've not actually spoken to him in like in a long time. I might hit him up for that. Oh yeah, I can. Oh yeah, that's definitely a big fly. And I might hit up King Recon as well. I know he made a Kingdom video recently that I obviously couldn't watch because I'm not caught up yet. But I might hit up those two and a few other people as well. Maybe some people. That's why you don't open your window. I'm just just gonna hope it goes out. I'm just gonna hope it goes out. It leaves me room. Then I can shut me room. Anyway, I might help a few people and just see whether they'd be interested in talking about this arc as a whole. Anyway, chapter 636, the route of resupply. Yes, we're finally. Those are things for the future, of course. I'm not caught up yet. I don't know whether I'd wait until I'm caught up on YouTube, or I'll just do it whenever I'm caught up on Patreon. Either way, we'll see. We'll see. All right, things like that always need planning and whatnot. So. The banners of their homelands float above this invincible city. Perfect proof of a victory they fought so hard for. Yes, we're finally at Gyo. We made it. Hurrah! And all of them just hurrying out. Shin, Captain, Dene-san, well, you guys finally made it. Yeah, they're all happy and partying, which means they're not being offed. They're not being offed. I feel like they were told them to walk all the way here to Gyo, just then off them, so they wouldn't have to carry all the food. That will be some shit. Shin, Captain, and Dene-san, wow, you guys finally made it. Good job making it here. Shin, Lieutenant Sosui, good to see you all again. You made it, Denkin. What about my brothers? Sorry, they both. No, cough, cough. This place is huge. Hang in there, Hano. When you look up, it's like, wow, cough, food. So this is Gyo. Cough, food, quick, food, water. So he ended up eating all the rest of the horses. Yes. That's where the horses are gone. Shoot. I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. They've been with us since the Kakubi unit days. Can't be helped. It must have been hard for you too. Sob, eh? Eating your own pets? Not quite pets, but you get the point. It wasn't only the Hishun unit. Everyone else did the same thing. And even then, it didn't do much for the 40,000 mouse we had to feed. General Denlomi did give us some provisions once, but it was a tiny amount. No food, no water. We've been barely clinging on until we made it here. There's no food here either. There is a lot of good men that didn't make it. The ones who got wounded before can't exactly heal on an empty stomach. Look, I see. What about Kyukai? She's sleeping in that building. Ryusen's carried her the whole way, I see. Say, Shin, this water you've given us is great, but can't you give us a bit more food? Everyone feels like they've got a bottomless pit in their stomach. That tiny serving you gave us was gone in like one bite. A city as big as this has got to be hiding loads of food, right? Yeah, there goes the serious looks. Huh? Yeah, about it. We ain't got jack shit. What? Huh? Wait, how? What? Liberating items of value is our specialty, so finding the noble storage was not a challenging feat. However, even those held less foodstuff than we had expected. The chapter is titled Route of Resupply. It appears even the central hidden stores of grain were opened to feed the rabble. Truly, the good old Choki was a man of the people. What a dumbass! Yeah, what a dumbass! Oh, what the fuck? This is why you don't open your windows. 1 second, I'm closing my windows. I'm fucking... Leave! Did it leave? I don't know. I can't see it anymore. I have grown up. There it is. I have grown up. I can't say that much. If this was me 1 year ago, I definitely wouldn't have opened the window, regardless of how warm or hot it is. Now that I'm opening the windows, I have to suffer and deal with all this. I guess I won't be sleeping tonight. That much is clear. But oh well. What a dumbass. And now we've got the rest of the army from Shukai Plains pouring into the city en masse as well. There really will be nothing to put on our plate soon. So what's the plan? What's the plan? And so the double-edged nature of the Locust plan shows itself. That would explain why Riboku has held off on attacking the men midway. Who the hell are you? How many days? Like, looking at her like, you're pretty. Yeah. Making moves. How many days? Days. With this many people, we don't even have enough food for a single meal. If we feed only the upper echelon, then perhaps two 2 days is also likely to be how long the soldiers will be able to endure the hunger. Past that, they'll be hard-pressed to even stand, much less fight, should Ryuku attack us. Then even Gyo's walls will not be enough. So we have until then to somehow figure out a way to obtain supplies from the outside, and naturally, Riboku has no intentions of allowing that to happen. Yeah. So he's watching. Shoot. So what's the route of resupply? It seems the whole of Osen's army has entered Gyo. Aye, sir. Sir, a report from the west. The Tori army has arrived and strengthened the encirclement at Ryoyo. Now the Yotanwa army will be forced to stay behind the city walls, cutting off any supply routes between them and Gyo. Good. So General Tori has come down from the north, has he? The Ryuyoi-Gyo line was already nearly severed. Now for sure they will. Ryukusama, the only hope of survival that Gyo holds now is for them to receive supplies from the homeland of Shin. Exactly. In other words, they must once again cross. Am I imagining things right now? Shoot. A bug's life. I hate this shit. Cross Retsubi, indeed. Shin, Kano. I bring news! A message by bird this time. Okay, good. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's Superman. That Gyo has fallen and that the Osen and Kanki armies have now entered the city. I say again, they're shook. They're like, massacre. I say again, leave my friggin' they're all shook. They're all shook. I say again, the Osen and Kanki armies have now taken Gyo in Shin's name. Shoken, Chancellor, they did it! No, don't be too happy. They axed Moki, yes, fantastic. No, it is too early to celebrate. Sire, Gyo may fly our banners for now, but Retsubi, the entrance to Inzhao, still lies firmly within the Zhao hands. Gyo and Ryoyo stand completely isolated. Not only that, so long as they remain in enemy territory, they are sure to risk starvation. It is as your majesty says. While the details of Gyo's fall are still unclear to us, it is highly probable that the armies of Zhao will have put Gyo's food stores to the torch. Not quite that way, but yeah, you're still right. In the worst possible scenario, the Osen and Kanki armies could be in the midst of starvation right now. Then we should send them resupply. That won't be needed. Sensei, that is Shoei-kun, the chief of I'm getting you out of this room if that's the last thing I do. I'm getting you out of this room. I don't know where you are right now, but I'm getting you out of this room if that's the last thing I do. I'm closing that door and never opening that door ever in my whole life ever again. That's what's going to happen here. Sensei, that is Shoei-kun, the chief of military affairs, has already cast the die in that regard. Oh, so he got a new route of resupply. Shoei-kun, where do you think that army is now? Sire, I believe they should be arriving at Retsubi in the near future. Alright. Oh, it's Mr. Mustachio. Alright, so they're coming with the resupplies. Resupply army, Commander Kaioku. Kaioku-sama. Retsubi coming up just ahead. Supply teams, hold your position here. Combat forces assume offensive position. We will commence our attack on Retsubi. So, okay. So the unit is and have his army, and they're opening they're opening a route. Okay. And we've seen how much he's capable of, so that's good. He can do that. They just have to hold out for like a day or two at most. Alright. Zhao army, 10,000. The Kaioku army, 10,000. And the Retsubi, 10,000. Alright. Pa! They're coming out of the city to face us. Cocky bastards. They must be confident. There's 10,000 right here. And even more still inside. Must have gathered a fair few soldiers. Sir, the men are in position. Shall we make the first move? No, we wait. Let us see what their opening hand is. Going by our reports, our foe should be the Gao. The guardian of Kantan himself, General Kocho. Okay. Zhao General, Kocho. Shall we begin, Kocho-sama? They're just sitting there. Not yet. The first move will be made by him. By him. Yes, sir. Ha! Incoming enemy soldiers closing in. What? We're under... So much for 10,000. We're under attack. They're aiming for us. The supply team. Shit. How did they just show up at our side? They knew. They knew if there's any supply, it had to be from this side. Sir, air report towards the rear. Our supply teams have been hit by a surprise attack. What? Damn it. We have to stop them. Protect the supplies. Yeah, shit. Damn it. Oh no. When did they... They had soldiers lying in ambush on our side? I mentioned this fucker earlier too, Shundraiju. Burn it all. Let not a single grain reach Gyo intact. Zhao General, Shundraiju, and they're destroying it all. Tendy chest. Shunei-kun was like, Osen, you're smart. I'll leave, follow my plan. If it doesn't work, adjust on the fly. But he's still showing that he's like, hey, don't underestimate me, alright? I'm still the chief of military affairs. Like, I may not be able to, like, plan 50 steps ahead. But if I was on the battlefield, it would be me versus Riboku, and we'd still win. That's what he's saying. Like, if I was on the battlefield, it would be A-okay. But I wasn't on the battlefield, so I was like, okay, Osen, you take care of it, bro. You take care of it. But he's still 50 steps ahead of everyone else. It's empty. The containers are empty. Just see the smirk like, you fell for us. Gyo's life. Chapter 637. Gyo's life. Look, it's empty. Those containers the Shin are carrying are completely empty. Take a look at the other ones too. Yes, sir. Slash. It's empty. This one too. Here as well. They're all empty. Shundraiju's hammer. The supply team is just for show. They were never carrying any food in the first place. Sir, something's up with the Zhao guys. How unfortunate. They found out a lot earlier than we were hoping. Withdraw the resupply team, soldier. Are you sure, sire? Aye, no point dying meaningless deaths. But Gyo is still waiting for it. It's fine. After all, the real thing is still on its way. And they're just... they all have the Osen mass. They all have the Osen mass still on its way. Row, damn you, row! Keep rowing, even if your arms are burning agony. General Seicho, more fog ahead. Even the heavens stand on our side. We will search to go under the cover of this fog. Shin forces, Seicho naval resupply fleet. You see, 100 ships with supply forces. Ice, move forward. Oh, okay, 1, 2, 1. The Yellow River. Watch out, fog for the fog up ahead. Kanji. Report. General Seicho's resupply fleet has passed Retsubi. In other words, they have now entered Zhao water. Shundraiju. As a message via bird I sent to you said, Shin will attempt to send Gyo supplies by water. By water. Humph. So they played it straight, huh? We came here just to make sure the Shin... Riboku knows everything, alright? Riboku knows and is able to predict anything and everything. Jeez, I felt like they got one over Riboku, but not quite. We came here just to make sure that the Shin didn't try to go a step further and make these fake supplies, the real ones instead. But it looks like it wasn't needed. What if both of them are fake? But it looks like it wasn't needed at all. Sir, the fog is clearing up. The heavens favor us still. With clear vision shall come greater speed. Yes, sir. Huh? Little did you idiots know. Any naval route to Gyo has long been sealed off. And they just have like a viper on their snake. Jesus. No, we're out of position. Get the warships in front now. Protect the transport ships. We're under attack. So many of them. Quick, incoming arrows. Shield up. Ah, you're fucked, lads. You're actually fucked, lads. Get to the front. Yeah. Keep it up. We have the wind behind us. Ah, and they're truly flipped. Don't stop shooting. We need to strike back. They're already almost on top of us. How? That was so fast. Brace eyes. You retreat. Retreat. What? Yeah, kill them. Get them. Die. They're strong, not good. They're coming for the supplies. Don't let them through. They got past the warships. Here they come. General. They're slipping past our warships. We should pull back and regroup. We can't live quarters. There is nothing to be scared of. There are none stronger than the Shin Navy. We'll force our way through them. I don't know you, bro. All right. That's an issue. That I don't know who you are. I don't even know your name. It says general, but I've never seen you before, which means you're dying today. You haven't even been introduced by name yet. You're dying today. If this was Kanki himself on that board, I would be like, okay, that would nothing to worry about because you're an unnamed general. You're dying today. Is that supposed to be a joke? There is a gulf of difference in the waters between the upstream Shin and the downstream Zhao. That difference in volume directly translates to a gap in expertise between our navies. The likes of you aren't even fit to challenge the mighty Koki fleet. Zhao Navy Fleet Commander Kokio. We'll show you exactly what sets us apart. Die while shedding tears of blood into the Yellow River. We'll send you and your precious Gyo supplies together into the depths. Inside, and they're all on the floor, just like, food. Captain, I found some taro. Small, but there are two, thanks. Could you give one of them to Kyukai? You eat the other one, eh? Yeah. God damn it, seriously, what can we even do? Oh, they're all trying. We'll keep an eye on Gyo's. What if they deliver... So, alright. Double faker. We all thought, okay, this is land. That was a faker. Then we thought it's by sea. What if that's a faker? What if it's by air? I don't know how. Teach the birds to fly with provisions. I don't know, alright? What if it's by air? Ryukusama, we'll keep an eye on Gyo, so please, you should really get some rest in your tent. It's not like you staying here will make them starve faster after all. Kane's right, sir. We'll let you know the moment anything happens, so please get some rest. What is it? I can't shake the feeling of... Yeah. I can't shake the feeling something is off. But Ocean should have no other option than going via river, sir. Very well, I shall retire to my tent. Of course, sir, huh? Ryukusama, we asked that you would accompany us to the royal capital, Kantan. The royal soldiers are here. The royal seal cavalry. Are these guys? Is it a royal decree? Indeed. Right now. Suppose if I were to refuse... then we will simply kill your subordinates before taking you with us. I understand. They are quick. Like, they didn't even see that coming. They are quick. They were like, what? Music, get behind me! Like some Soifon shit. Yorichi shit. Like straight up, like speed. Kizaru. Have you speed is weight. Like straight up, like ding, flash. Savior of the universe. Like, that's how quick. So Riboku is off, which means Osan's plan will succeed. I understand. Riboku-sama, Kane, all rise to take over. Who the hell are those chumps? Never seen them before. Wait, what? That banner? It's almost like I'm a criminal. You lost. That's what you probably are. His Majesty orders, I'm afraid. For my defeat at Chukai Plains, so I've been told. I would have appreciated it if you had waited 10 days for me to retake Yo from the starving Osan army first. My hands are tied, I'm afraid. The king's orders. Brook. No argument. I assume you've had your struggles too. Nothing quite as much as you yourself, so they respect each other. I like that part though. At the very least, I'd have liked to confirm our navy's victory on the Yellow River, but alas, I have the utmost faith in you, Shunzueju. So long as you stop them there, the Ocean Army's fate is sealed. So long as you stop them there. Yeah, toss it all. The fish will feast tonight. So they're all sending it into water. It seemed like a victory. Can you? I bring urgent news. What? Our fleet was wiped out, and the food that was meant for Gyo has all been lost. That's impossible. That fleet we sent was comprised of nearly every ship our navy possesses, and they were crushed. It seems they knew we were coming. Zhao was ready and also deployed every single vessel they had. They far outnumbered our own ships. What? Osen, Chief, if I may make one request of you before we set out. So what did Osen tell him? Right from the get-go, what did Osen tell him? What did you just read on here, you damn it? You really are. Close. but no cigar. I'm getting that one fly. I'm getting that one fly. Did it just leave my room? I don't know. That's the thing. It moves so quickly that I don't know. Anyway, what did Osen say? That's the real question here. We don't know. Waterway, chapter 638, waterway. Maybe like the food provision dissolves in the water or so. Alright, it dissolves in the water so it comes back up. Something like that. Like the actual shell dissolves in the water and it comes back up. So now that we saw all the provisions being thrown into the water, it's gonna come right back. I don't know. Right? Chapter 638, waterway. Chief, if I may make one request of you before we set out, speak. It is for your ears alone. I can understand me, but asking even the left chancellor to leave, a top secret matter then. Very well. Leave us, Kyoku. Sir, what is it, General Osen? Even if we were to take Yo, a severed supply line would mean that our only fate would be to slowly starve to death, in which case... My eyes do not deceive me. In which case, what? Tell me, damn it! I know you're gonna show me, but tell me. Tell, don't show, you know? Tell, don't show. Ryuyo, occupied by the Yotanwa army. A messenger bird from the Parakoi tribe we sent out before has just arrived. It appears Osen and Kanki's armies have entered Gyo. Eh? Then they've taken a city? But there's no food left inside. What? But how? Ponna, no clue. That is all that was written. If the letter is hacky, bro, how you doing? If the letter is right and Gyo doesn't have any food left, then it's an emergency. We managed to gain access to Ryoyo's stores, but Osen's army should have reached the bottom of their stores long ago. We have to find a way to send them some of our supplies. That won't work. Your Tanwa don't know. The Parakoi tribe also wrote that there are several Zhao armies standing between us and Gyo. They've cut us off completely. Aye. To reach Gyo in one piece, while escorting supplies is currently impossible. Are you dumb? Saving Gyo is out of our hands. Their only hope is for the homeland of Shin to render them aid. But doing that would require passing through Retsubi again. The Retsubi we faced is a far cry from the fortified choke point it is now. It's not possible to make it past them. You are entirely correct, which is why there is only one path left. The only way for supplies to reach Gyo is via the river. Only river. However, the thing is, only Shunekun knows the plan. Alright? So, the advanced plan of Osen. What if they're going fishing? Like all the supplies are now in the river, all in the river, now floating down the river, and you're gonna have them from Gyo throw a fishing pole over Gyo's wall. Just have the fishing pole be that long that it goes to the river, so that it fish them all out. Very unlikely, I know, but still. Kyoku and the rest of his men on the banks of the Yellow River could only look on in shock as the battered remains of Shin's supply fleets slowly sinked away. How could... No! Sir, a report from General Koki. A crushing defeat for Shin. Our fleet has sent all the supplies to the bottom of the river. So it would seem. Haha, look! They're still chasing some of them. Sir, with this Osen and his men inside Gyoa, that's right, it's over for them. And not only them, Shin's entire plan. This entire gambit of theirs to take Gyo for themselves is now doomed. Cough, 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 cough. You okay, Rowan? Yeah. Sniff. They're all thinking they're all gonna be saved. They're all gonna be saved. I don't know how, but they're all gonna be saved. Why are you crying, Denny? I just missing a few meals. No, it ain't that. It's all just so. Shosa-san, Kyoga-san. So many gave their lives, and thanks to that we finally beat Zhao back at Shukai Plains. Then we dragged ourselves all the way to Gyo, and now, after everything we went through, everyone's just gonna starve to death. I mean, come on, it's like some kind of bad joke. All the sacrifices we made, Shosa-san and all the others who died, was it just for this? They died for this. I get you, but you gotta calm down. Save your strength, sob Shosa-san. Sorry, I think this is it for us. Sorry. Stop the carriage! What is the matter, Riboku-sama? I missed it. Just one method by which you must take me back to Gyo right now. Osinus, there is still time. We cannot discourage us, bound only for Kantan. Please remain calm, Riboku. He's figured it out. I don't know what it is. Then at last send your fastest horse to Kane. Tell her, sir, you must remain. He's trying to save you right now. Yo, huh? What's going on over there? I can hear something. Yeah, something's. They opened the southern gate. Oh, I think some of our guys went out. They're going to the river. They went out. They doing a runner. Where would they go? I'm gonna make friends with this Zhao. Wait, the whole gate's open. Is that safe? Just cause it's night doesn't mean they won't attack. It's a south gate. Huh? What the? Now our gate is opening too, huh? Why the hell? Something's going on. Grab your spear. Shit. Come on, let's go. Supplies are here. Supplies are here. Everyone is shook like, huh? BA looks like he's aged 50. If he didn't have his buck teeth, he looks like he's actually aged 100 years. Huh? 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 You're blocking the way, you morons. How am I supposed to get through? There are still mountains of food coming in from behind me, so piss off. I didn't get there. He's got tears in his eyes. So get ready to start cooking, you lot. Sup. What? How can that be? That whole convoy is carrying food. How? No, muster the men now. They can't be allowed to. We've already sent for the armies, but it's going to take some time before they arrive. Quiet down, Kane. There are shins scattered around guarding the convoy. Who gives a shit about that right now? What I want to know is where the hell did such a large convoy come from? Did they slip through somewhere that isn't Retsubi? No, there is no other route by land other than through Retsubi. They're coming from the banks of the Yellow River, nearby where a huge transport fleet has docked. What? They're all fishing it up. That can't be. Are you saying they slipped past our own fleet? I didn't hear of anything to that effect in that report. No. I was gonna say maybe they were inside the barrels, but no. It just said that we trounced them. They didn't slip past our ships. The Shin vessels that invaded our waters have been sent to the depths together with their cargo. And how the hell are these Shin vessels docked on the banks outside Gyo right now? That's not it. Those ships on the bank outside Gyo, they're not shit. They're Zhao? When Gyo faces starvation, the only route of resupply will be via water. I had the same thought, and I fear this fact will not escape Riboku either. Agreed, which is why we will approach it from the opposite direction. What did you? That's right. Those are not Shin vessels, they are... This is Ocean season. This is Ocean season. This is Ocean's season. This is Ocean's game. This is Ocean's world. And we're all just living inside of it. This... The snake. The snake. The friggin' snake. The snake. The king of sea. What do we know about him? He likes snakes. The emblem. Snakes. Ocean's season and we're Ocean's world and we're all just living inside of it. 50-day chess. We will approach it from the opposite direction. What did you just... That's right. Those are not shin vessels. They are... Flying the banners of she. What did you say? Similar to yours, she says border with Zhao, onward from an opposite side. They shall be the waterway through which our supply arrives. My jolly, magnificent, wonderful goodness. Shin's royal capital, Rinchi, Sire. It appears our transport fleet has successfully reached Gyo's banks. And the only one that could have known about this would have been Riboku, because he was there when the king of Shi, went to Shin. That's Fufu, haha. I mean, truly, did I even have a choice? When Shin knocked on my door and offered to pay double the asking price, how could I possibly let them down? And it's only good manners to see that your goods are properly delivered, wouldn't you say? A most profitable venture indeed, your majesty. Check friggin' mate. Check friggin' mate. Check friggin' mate. Good news, chapter 6. Good news. Good news. The food is here. Chapter 639. Digging with my blessings, soldiers that of Shin. All of Shi's products are delicacies. But of course, I think they could have made for like grains of rice. They would have been the happiest person alive. All that food there. They're cooking it all up. They're having a feast. They're like, they are feasting. Come to daddy, cough. It's so good. Tastes like heaven. No, I can't believe it. Don't rush. Eat slowly. There's tons more to go around. Take it slow. I told you, slow down. No need to panic. The guys who are too weak to line up will get served too. Yes, and it's the color and their strength is slowly coming back to them. Yeah, I want to eat now. I kind of want to eat now, seeing all this. I got my yogurt here. I got my Greek style yogurt with honey. I love these. I love that yogurt specifically. I don't really eat yogurt, but like honey yogurt, Greek style yogurt with honey, I'm a big fan of. I don't know why. Like it was just bought for me once, and I was like, wow, this actually tastes great. I usually only like stracciatella yogurt, but like that, I was like, whoa, what's going on here? This actually tastes great. Let me buy it. BA-san, it's so good. BA-san, BA-san's troubling from how good it tastes. I feel your BA. I really do. Are you sure he isn't just choking? He's like, Kanto, it tastes so good, bro. Stop. Can I take these to this guy sleeping over there? Go for it. Thanks. And tell them to eat slowly. One more, bro. One more bowl. Same here. Coming right up. And me too. Fill her up. Sorry for making you work so hard. Ryu, you're eating as well, right? Yeah, but it isn't the time for that. My soul's on me like, hey, let's go, chaka, hey, let's go, chaka, hey. While cooking. My soul's on fire. Hey. All these ingredients from sea that I've never seen before are making my soul as a chef. Bad. Cook? Look at it, Kaioten. Salt from Seaside Nation is on a whole other level. Not those. Open these ones with the red marks on them first. They all have stuff that will expire sooner. Yes, ma'am. Right. We'll go get some more, thank you. But make sure you eat too. Sure, we'll get some blue ones this time. You eat up too. Shin, you've done enough. It's time for you to take a break and get some food. Ryo will handle the rest. The hell did you say? Fine, bring it on. There is no time to rest. All the supplies we waited so long for finally arrive. I need to make sure it all gets distributed properly and efficiently. It doesn't matter. People who are hungry, all of them, will come and get their food. And I'm telling you, you've done that just fine. So now you can kick back and take a breather. After all, you're technically one of our wounded too, aren't you? Aye. This is nothing compared to you and everyone else. That's different. Getting hurt is part of the job for us. What's that meant to? I'm telling you, it's okay. Come on. She's like, alright. Hey, very good, isn't it? Yeah, it's very good, isn't it? She's crying as well. Nice. Time to gather your strength. Time to gather your strength and enjoy yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Of course it is. Ryu and I were the ones who made it. Kakaka, that's true. And she was for whoa there. Something up with Kaita? Nah, don't worry, it's nothing. It's just all attention. Yeah, I was just about to say, she's relaxing right now. So like, you know, she don't have to like be focused. This is like the moment, you know, when you play sports. For anyone of you to have ever played professional sports, I mean, when I say professional, I mean like professionally for a club, right? I'm not saying like professionally like oh, I'm a professional athlete or anything, but like for anyone that's ever played sports competitively, right? Once tension goes, your legs go. That's kind of what it is. Like, once tension goes, your legs go. As someone that started playing football, soccer, when I was 4 until all the way when I was 11, and we used to always win titles. Like, our team was like one of the best ones, so basically you had to play at your best. Like I've got so many pictures with trophies. Actually, it's kind of insane when I think about it. But like, you had to always be at your best. And like during the game, yes, you feel fatigue, but you don't. You yes, you feel fatigue, but like you don't really notice it. Hit you that much until you relax, until the game is over. Once the game is over, it's like, whoa, why can't I suddenly move my legs, like that kind of thing, you know? So I totally understand that. Nah, don't worry, it's nothing. It's just all the tension that was holding her up just got cut. Right, thank God the supplies actually came. I really thought it was going to be the end for us, and that everything we went through was going to be in vain. So happy. I'm so happy they really came. Here's the meat, boy. Yeah, I've actually got some pizza downstairs. Nice. I'm gonna get that after this. Hey, that Gemeloson could have given us a. That's exactly what I'm saying. He could have given you a hint. Apparently, all the stuff got delivered from shit. Yeah, I heard. Sniff. Shin. That kind of hurts. Oops, my bad. Moten was mind blowing. What was mind blown, I tell you. Said something about how General Osen must have set all this in motion before we even left the capital. Honestly, I didn't really catch a lot of the stuff he said, but what I do know for sure is that we've received enough supplies to easily keep all of us here fed for half a year, and still have some left. Half a year! Jesus! Half a year? Yep. And so long as we've got grub in our bellies, there is nothing we can't do. We can stay holed up in here because there is no way the city will fall. And once everybody's back on their feet, we can use it as a base to launch attacks on the surrounding Jao forces, and you can actually resupply properly. Exactly. Is what Mosen said, at least. He's right, which means, yeah, it means you've won. This whole campaign, you've won. Starting all the way from us being used as bait at the hills at Kokyo, to bypassing Retsubi and entering Zhao's heartland. And most likely, that's where we will change direction. Yeah? We were just going back through everything that I'll pick up. Snapshots throughout the whole war. I can't read some of the text, but it's intentionally made so. Then, having the Osen, Kanki, and Yotanma armies all split up to their individual battlefields, at the end of a road filled with brutal fighting and countless sacrifices. And the shot of Shin slaying the big man, we have accomplished what everyone thought was impossible. Bringing down the impregnable city of Gyo. Yay, look at it. Look at that Kanki, like, hey, Kanki, how you doing, bruv? All of them are just happy. Osen, he has the same expression that he always has on, so, I mean, that's not much of a surprise. All of them just happy. Just happy. Good news. Chapter 639, good news. The food is here, good news, but I'm assuming there might be some more good news because there's still like 7 pages left of this chapter. Are we about to have like a letter from the King Ase himself about some new promotions, so to speak?
Oh.
good news. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? We did it, say. Such what the flip does portentous mean? Portentous. Portentous meaning. Not pretentious. Portentous. Relating to or constituting a portent suspense. Portentous foreshadowing. Hints of sinister and violent mysteries. Okay. Such portentous ominous news would reach the capital the next morning. The supplies have been delivered. Gyo has fallen. No, rather, with this, Gyo is officially under Shen's rule. They're all like, they did it. They actually did it. Sir. Moki. Foot. To unite the lands with an orthodox method is not possible. But there is one bizarre planner that will come at a great cost of lives. We will take Gyo, located at Kantan's throat. However, there is tremendous risk. Going back to all of this. Damn it. This is some good stuff. This is some good stuff. We must be prepared for the possibility of our forces being wiped out the last man. Well done. All of you, truly. You've outdone yourself. Shit. How about you reward him, my friend? On the other hand, he would receive these ill tidings in the Zhao capital of Kantan. Underground prison. He's locked up. All this is on your head. On his head now, is it? On his head now. If you had sent out your soldiers, nothing of this would have happened. But he's not going to say that. You hear me, Ribakudono? Every last part of it. As you might imagine, His Majesty is absolutely furious. I believe your near future shall include a public execution. My deepest condolences. I will gladly accept any punishment that is due. But in exchange, I ask that you allow me one last trip outside Kakudai, Dono. Huh? The war for Gyo is not yet over. What? What have you got? What have you got in your mind? Gyo may now fly Shin's lag, but they are still isolated within Zhao's inner region. They will only become a threat if they successfully link up with Retsubi. And where Ryuyo also be added to the mix, then the entire southern half of Zhao will fall into Shin's hands. Retsubi is guarded by General Kocho. That will not be enough. Shin is guaranteed to combat Retsubi full force with an entirely new army. And not only that, Gyo will also send aid from behind. They won't listen to him. They've never listened to him. We must send a peace envoy to Yan immediately, so that we can redeploy our northern forces down south. A messenger to Wei would also help prevent Shin from focusing all of their attention on Retsubi. That's enough out of you. I won't fall for your cheap verbal ploys. You're just trying to escape so that you can avoid your execution. I assure you, the fate of Zhao rests on these coming days. If you won't let me out, then at least pass on what I said to Bananji or Earl Rai. Please, Kakukai Dono. Fine. I'll be sure to tell them. Now, he won't tell them. But Kakudai didn't know, of course. You lot are flipped. That's what you get. That's what all of you get. But Kakudai didn't know such thing. Not a single soul heard Ribaku's pleas. But events soon unfolded just as Ribaku feared. With Shoeikun's actions following Ribaku's predictions almost word for word. The Shin army that was attacking Western Zhao. He's always had one hand. He's had one hand tied behind his back from the get-go. The Shin army that was attacking Western Zhao soon began a large-scale withdrawal, retreating north. These men, who had now set their sights on Retsubi. Does thou know the question, the answer? Because I know the question, the answer. It is I, Shakespeare. It is I, Shakespeare. Where the men on the toes banner pick up the pace. I just realized the former Oki men. I want to see them link up with Osen. I want to see them link up with Osen. I want to see them link up with Osen right now. Towards the conclusion of the Gyo invasion. Chapter 640. Nation's Keystone. The shocking news would instantly spread throughout the various states. At long last, Gyo has fallen. Why does she always get a special treat? Look at, she's tied them all up. Damn, fun this time. True royal capital. Hey, you have got to be kidding me. Unbelievable. How could Gyo have lost? I'm amazed that prediction was off the mark. Karin, ooh, he didn't like that. You didn't like that? Karin Samach. What was that? A Bamju-kun drop. She's dropping. She's dropping what's in it. I told you, all Zhao needed to do was send out their capital's troops, and Osin would have keeled over. But that dumbass king of theirs just sat on his ass doing nothing. Yes, ma'am, that's right, you weren't wrong at all. It's that stupid Zhao king. Hot, of course. That being said, so Osin actually managed to outsmart Riboku. The She King was an issue too. Had she not sent them any food, they would have starved to death. This is grave news indeed, Karin. With Shin's blade now poised so close to Kantan's throat, all it would take is one fall. I'm sorry, I'm just looking at a dragon statue and then like the next panel. I thought that was like the blue-eyed white dragon. I was like, what is the blue-eyed white dragon doing there? With Shin's blade now poised so close to Kantan's throat, all it would take is one false move to topple the powerful state of Zhao. Should they fall, the dynamics of the powers on the board would greatly shift. It's still too early to panic, Rian. Zhao will be in hot water, so Pimp Smack! My ultimate move, Pimp Smack. I don't know where it's gone. Maybe I pimp. Could you just please leave? I'm asking you kindly. I don't know where it went. Zhao will be in hot water solely when Gyo is able to link up with the rest of Shin territory. Link up and Shin will be able to set up Gyo as a staging point for all further attacks. Only then will Zhao really be in trouble, but Kantan should be aware of this as well, and especially Riboku. Retsubi. So we're going to Retsubi. Report! The Shin army of 40,000 from Wei have finished crossing the Yellow River and are making for us now, so he's come. Shin's great general. So, does the river shine brightly, or does the shine of the river brightly shine? Shakespeare's on the move. 40,000 against our. You've got the city. 40,000 against our 30,000, and they have 2 at the helm. Can we hold? If that were all we needed to deal with, then yes. If that were all. The problem is Gyo. If Gyo sends out an army, we will be caught fighting a battle on 2 fronts. And as everyone knows, you never win a battle on 2 fronts. Hitler can tell you about all that. A battle that our army is ill-equipped to deal with. However, I am confident Riboku Dono is aware of that. Nobody's listening to Riboku. He's in prison, fam. I'm confident Riboku Dono is aware of the fact as well. And that our northern army should already be on their way to our aid. We simply need to hold out until they relieve us. Things would be a lot easier if the capital simply mobilized its army instead. No point complaining about that, Shunveju. If Kantan's army were so easily mustered, we wouldn't be in a situation to begin with. Our king is not even worth this shit beneath my boots. The king is dying soon, isn't he? The king is being killed soon, isn't he? I think they're gonna kill him and put Riboku in, not in charge of, like, you know, the kingdom. But they're about to axe the king, aren't they? They're about to, like, get rid of the king. Like, slowly and surely, like, everyone's like, the king is awful, the king is awful, the king is awful. I think they're about to get rid of the king. I think the signs are pointing that they're getting rid of the king. It is none other than Riboku, who is the keystone of Zhao that holds everything up. We can rest easy in trusting our backs in the court's schemings to him. We need only deal with the threat ahead of us. Have the men assume positions. It is time it's time we greet a toe. Shundaru. Yes, sir. Gyo. It's okay, what? Cut in half, and he's crying. Kyukai. Just having a bad dream, crying from it, huh? What? I think I came to check up on you, but ended up falling asleep too. Then I had this bad dream, but what was it about again? I think I had the same dream as you, eh? I think it's because you're carrying a small amount of my ki. Alright. Of my ki now. I don't really get it either, Kyukai. Did you do something when you saved me before? Some really crazy and reckless thing? Or at least, that's what Bihei told me. Isn't that why you've been sleeping for so long? Usually you'd be up and just about... Not really. You're lying. You're lying. You're definitely hiding something. Just what the hell did you do to save me? Shindona. No. I know how it looks. I know how it looks. I wish it was the case. I truly wish it was the case. But unfortunately, it's not. It will happen sooner or later, but it's not yet. Shindon, whoa, eh? Pardon me. Since when did these two? But I guess it's fine too. No, but wait. What are you mumbling about to yourself? So what is it? You were saying something. Ah, that's right. It's General Aku. He's woken up. General Aku. Ah, General Aku, who died from getting caught between Gyo and... Died? Yes, him. No, he didn't die. But he was in a coma for the longest time. But now, huh? What's all the cheering? Just come and you'll see. I'm gonna duck out for a second. We'll pick up where we left off. We'll pick up where we left. Oh, he's getting... Ensign is getting the wrong impression. He's like... Whoa, so what was that about General Aku? You see, he's woken up. General Aku is now back in fighting shape and has been sent out from Gyo at the head of an army. What? Get him, my captain! He spent the last 5 days recovering and gathering up men to form an army. There is a good number of men from Kanki's army in his rearguard too. So where are they headed? Of course, it's Retsubi. News of the Aku army leaving Gyo would reach Retsubi, just as Retsubi's defenders and To's vanguard first clash. Kill them all! Gyo has dispatched 20,000 Shin soldiers. They're coming straight for Retsubi. Damn it. So they've already come. Have we no news from our northern armies? No, sir. We still have not. Report. There it is. Yes. From the northern armies, or from Ruriko? No, sir. It's from Bananji-sama. Bananji-sama? Yes, sir. An urgent message from Bananji is telling him, get the flip out of there. No army is coming, alright? The king is not sending you shit. Ribuku-sama has been placed under arrest by the king's orders and thrown into Kantan's prisons. There are no signs of Kantan making any movements to provide assistance, nor is there any evidence of our northern armies being mobilized. The king is dying. Bro, I'm telling you right now, the king is dying soon. Not only that, Kantan intends to have Ribuku-sama executed as punishment. So what a... He lashed out in anger, but we're still able to go... Does the idiocy of our king know no limits? The king is dying. Bro, I'm telling you, alright? They're killing their king. They're killing their king. They are killing their king. How many chapters are there? 648. I'm 8 chapters away. I'm 8 chapters away from being caught up. The king is dying in these 8 chapters. I don't know when, but the king is dying within these 8 chapters. I'm guaranteeing you that right now. Does the idiocy of our king know no limits? Sunderu may do it himself. I don't know, alright? Or they're getting a hitman. I don't know with what money, and I don't know from how, but they're getting a hitman or something. Withdrawing. We'll pull back all of our forces to Kantan. General Kocho. Think back to what I said earlier. We cannot hold Retsubi while defending our backs at the same time. But if we were to retreat to Kantan, then our forces currently surrounding Ryo will be placed in danger. Which is why we'll withdraw everything back to Kantan. No matter what we do, the southern half of Inishjao will be taken by Shin. In which case, far better we conserve our fighting strength, and divert it all to saturating the northern half in a bid to strengthen our defenses. That is our best shot at hindering Shin's. You've basically lost, that's right. But most of all, we must go to rescue Riboku-dono. Should we lose him, then Zhao is finished. Bananji-sama also asked that you pull back. Riboku-sama will be saved, even if it means regicide. There you go. There you go. Shunderu is never really... I wouldn't say he's always been unhinged, but we've seen his relationship with, like, shoot, what were they called? The Beast. Let's just call him the Beast, alright? We've seen his relationship with the Beast. This guy is not your, yes, my lord kind of person. He's a, Riboku, you're smart. I trust you. That's why I follow you kind of person. And now that Riboku is, like, being held by this king that, as was said earlier, isn't even worth the shit beneath your boot stains. Regicide is on the table. I wonder who's gonna kill him, but regicide is on the table. Listen up, men. Get to your positions. We're going with the horse cry formation. We'll show these Zhao son of bitches what it's like to go up against the men of Rokuomi. I just realized To is there and Ako is going off. The right-hand men of Osen and Oki. That's pretty cool. Go, go! Ha, sir! The enemy is retreating. Ah, here they come. They're no match for. Huh? With the General Kocho's signal, the Zhao men occupying Retsubi withdrew every last man. from the city before making their way towards Kantan Kokoko, thus allowing the Toa army to take Retsubi with barely any fighting and secure Shin an entrance to Zhao's heartland. With Retsubi firmly under his control, the Toa army would then begin to march towards Gyo, and acting accordingly, the Osen army at Gyo would also dispatch men in Retsubi's direction. With this, a path connecting Retsubi and Gyo was formed. And at roughly the same time, the Zhao forces surrounding Ryoyoi also packed their tents and began their journey towards Kantan. This allowed Ryoyoi to also begin sending out troops, thus establishing a triangle between Gyo and Ryu and Retsubi. It's done. It's done. It's done. Inside this triangle remained ordinary Zhao citizens who had now been abandoned by the military forces. Many would leave their homes behind in safer lands up north, but a significant number of these people also chose to stay behind. Under Osen's strict orders, however, no harm came to these civilians. Ase wants to take over. He wants to be their king. He doesn't want to kill the civilians. Before long, an entire month had passed. With Shin headquarters dispatching fresh bodies to Gyo, portions of the original armies were allowed to return, and on the third such return expedition, the Hishin unit were finally about to head home. After leaving Gyo, and just as they were about to reach Retsubi, hey, hecky bro, Shin, well if it ain't Hecky bro, they would encounter Hecky and his men, who were also returning from Ryoyoi. Since the two had split off on the way to Shukai Plains and Ryoyoi, 69 days had passed before this long-awaited reunion. Nito completo. By the time Shin gets back, he's going to be promoted to general. Right? I'm going to be disappointed if he's not promoted to general. I'm going to be disappointed if he is not promoted to general level. But this was nice. This is nice. Regicide is on the table. So my two predictions are Shin being promoted to general. The trio of them being promoted to general. Kyukai honestly should be as well, but I don't think Kyukai will. But the trio of them will be promoted to general. And the king dying. Those are my two predictions. I don't know when, but I'm assuming relatively soon, because Shin is heading back right now, so I'm assuming 2 chapters, 3 chapters, we're gonna find out that he's been promoted, and then maybe, like, you know, once Shun Jaiju and the rest of them actually make it back to the royal capital, the king is dying. So, like, I think that's gonna happen within the next. I mean, as I said, I think it's gonna happen within by the time chapter 648. You know, that's the latest chapter. I think by the time I'm caught up to chapter 648, the king will be dead. That's what I think is gonna happen. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be seeing you all in the next one, everyone. Have a nice day, everyone. Peace out, everyone. Until next time, everyone. Bye, everyone. And bye. Hey, everybody. If you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. Until next time, everybody. Peace out and have a nice day.